Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Stephanie, and I'm here to support you rising out of darkness, rising from whatever dark situation that you have been in. So I'm excited. This is my first time feeling the energies and everything and posting them on YouTube. So yes. This is geared more toward those of us that are recovering from religious trauma and emotional trauma. And it's just my way of building an amazing community, welcoming everyone, no judgment. This is a no judgment zone. We are here to love each other. We are here to just share our hearts with each other. No judgment, no feedback. And what I mean by no feedback is unless asked by somebody for feedback, that we just witness, we just hold space. Okay? And I include myself in that. So welcome. Today is, I believe, today's the 25th. Almost at 26. Lately the energies have been, it's just been a lot. We've had a lot of solar flares and I've been feeling them. Because I feel it, especially in my crown. I've been feeling really tired a lot lately. And so I'm sure, like me, a lot of you have been sleeping, maybe sleeping hard, feeling the shifts in your body, seeing other people mirror where you are in this moment. Okay. So we are approaching a portal. That's going to be the A8 portal. The portals that we have had so far, we've had 22 twice. We had it once in January 22nd, then February 22nd, and then we had February 2nd, right? And then we had a portal 666 portal, which that's the portal that shifted me a lot. And then we had another portal, which was the 24th, also in June. And so we had the 7-7 portal. Then afterward we'll have an 8-8 portal. And of course every year we have the 8-8, the 9-9, 11-11, and 12-12. They're all portals. The major portals was 666, February 2nd, February 22nd, the 7-7, and the 8-8, the 11-11, and the 9-9, from my understanding. And so what these portals are is, these are codes that we are getting from the sun, for us to level up, to be in a higher frequency, higher vibration. And so when we bring that into the Cancerian, so Cancerian energy was all about the emotions, dreaming, flowing, being the water, right? And it was a very watery month, I feel. And now the sun has approached a couple of days ago. It is in Leo and it is straight up fire. Even the weather shows, the heat is literally on. And so when I think of Leo, I think about the lion, the lioness. It's fierce, but it's also gentle. It's ready to be seen. You always know a lion by its roar, right? But then we get into that feminine part of the lion, the part of the lion that is feminine. She's quiet, but at the same time, she's the one that hunts. I have seen the female lion go out to hunt and to get the game, and the male lion not so much. At least that's what I have seen. So ready to be seen, which is why this is so appropriate, because by the time you all see this, it will actually be the new moon in Leo, and the new moon in Leo is all about being seen. So this is the perfect time if you want to post videos on YouTube and create a community like myself, if you are ready to shift and step into your purpose, which this is my purpose, if you're ready to have a baby, if you're ready to get sexy, okay? Because Leo is all about sex appeal, showing what your mama gave you, shaking what your mama gave you, all about that. It likes to draw attention to itself. Now, there's two sides to Leo. There are Leos that are just out there. They want to party all the time. They want to drink. That's the younger side of Leo. But then as the Leo gets older, they will either stay that way or they'll start shifting where, their energy lets you know that they're around. A lot of them are business owners. I've worked for 3 Leos. This third Leo that I'm working for, she's quite different. She has her shit together, okay? She's organized and she knows how to communicate. This is the older part of the Leo. She is a lioness, okay? And so this is the perfect time to start something new, including a new relationship, or maybe deepening the relationship that you have, which is what I'm learning to do. So yeah, the Leo is all about see me energy, but it's at the same time wants to see you, okay? My twin flame, who is a Leo, he wanted me to see him, but he also wanted to see me. He put the spotlight on me. And so a mature Leo, a Leo that is balanced, will share their fire with you. Will see you in so many different ways. And another thing about Leo, when they're introverted, if they're the introvert Leo, that they're not really about the limelight or being seen, they still will be seen because, again, of their energy. They usually are leaders, either way, whether they're introverted or extroverted, they're leaders. And when I say leaders, they may be leading a project at work. They may be leading a class to something, probably the lead in the relationship. And when they are out of balance, they're very insecure. They question a lot, and they don't like, Virgos can be critical. They're not into the criticism. They just want praise. They just want to be told that they're like the best thing ever. But that's their insecurity, right? And that goes back to, learning to separate those of us that are sensitives, which really is everybody. It's just not everybody has tapped into that. But those of us that are sensitives, that does not mean necessarily that we need to, I need to stay away from this person because they're, maybe a little narcissistic. No, I'm not. I mean, this is where you listen to your body. Maybe you do need to. But what I'm saying is anything that is low frequency or low vibe, unless your body is screaming at you like, I don't like this, get out of it. This is for your light to shine, okay? Leo is all about shining, all about being seen. So if you're in a family that's low frequency or in a relationship low frequency, and let me explain what that means. What I mean by this is you're awake and you're in a high frequency, you're in the 5D, and maybe your partner isn't. Maybe your family isn't. Maybe your women's group isn't. Whatever it is. Maybe your friends aren't. This does not mean that, I'm not going to hang out with you anymore. No. It means that you shine. It means that you stand for yourself. You see your worth. And that you stand like the lion and the lioness that you are. We all have Leo in our chart. And if it's not in our chart currently, then it could be from the past. Like in the past, Leo for me was where Venus was when I was born. And Venus is all about attraction, all about love. And when you merge Venus and Leo together, you're talking about love and being seen and everything like that. And even though this is when we were born, it's showing now. Like it's showing in my relationship right now. Okay? And sometimes Venus and Leos, when they're younger, I can testify to this, they want to control everything. They want things the way that they want it, and they only want to be seen, and they can give two shits about anybody else being seen, whether it be their family or their partner. But when you're a balanced Venus and Leo, later on in life, it shows because you want to be seen, but you want to make sure that you're understanding and seeing your partner too. You want to make sure that you're communicating your needs, but also adhering to the needs of your partner or your friend or a family member or whatever it is. You're willing to balance because it's not all on you. You're willing to share that fire, to share that limelight, that spotlight with someone else. And that's what Leo really is all about. So do that thing that you've always wanted to do. Live your purpose, align, whatever that is, whatever that is for you. Okay, so what I'm going to do is read a bit of an excerpt from Yasmin Bolin, the new moon in Leo. I really like, a lot of the things that she says. Now, we will be doing a bit of a, I guess you can say, a ceremony toward the end. What I like to do toward the end is light a candle and do a meditation. I call it the candle meditation. And as you're meditating, put an intention in that candle. Whatever no longer serves you, you can burn it in this candle, in the candle that I'm going to light. And then put an intention of what you're grateful for. And then, or whatever you're wishing for, and let it disappear into this candlelight. Okay? It's very appropriate because we just went through a lot of water, right? We have a lot of solar flares that are coming up. And this is the time to really not only be seen, but for you to see yourself. For you to see yourself for who you truly are. And after my 21-day challenge that I did, which was Love Confidence Challenge, I really do see who I am. And I see that no matter who I'm with, whether it be my partner or my parents or friends, I am still the same person. So Yasmin Bolin, her take on the new moon in Leo. So the new moon in Leo happens between late June, which it is, late June, and late August. Show off. The Leo new moon is a time to celebrate life, and we all get to enjoy it, no matter what our sign. The Leo energy is generous, fun, magnanimous, and even a tad showy-offy. But guess what? We all have Leo in our chart somewhere. And this month, the part of your chart is being triggered. As Oprah Winfrey says, the more we praise and celebrate our lives, the more we have to praise and celebrate. This is also a great time to take a holiday to dream up your next getaway. 2, flirt. So if you're single, flirt. Maybe do something daring, right? Maybe do a stretch. If you're interested in the guy, give him your number and just say, hey, here's my number. Feel free to call. Be detached to the outcome. Okay? If you're coupled like I am, maybe do something daring that you've never done before. Maybe instead of your guy initiating something, maybe you initiate it. Or however, maybe if your woman initiates something and you don't, maybe you do. Maybe you just do something out of the blue. Maybe you're just spontaneous and you're like, I'm going to take you somewhere. Whether you're a man or woman, it doesn't matter, right? But if you're the one that usually lets the other person lead, maybe you just surprise them and say, hey, I have something planned for us. Just be spontaneous and just see how your partner reacts when you're spontaneous. So flirt. Again, if you're single, the Leo energy is also about the fun of flirtation, and you're never too old for that. On the days after the new moon in Leo, there's a good chance you'll feel a good buzz in the air. Whether you're with your beloved and seeking a few thrills, or single and ready to mingle, bring sexy back. Enjoy a romantic evening, wine and dine someone. If you're single, wine and dine a friend just for the pure fun of it. Or just wine and dine yourself, right? Take yourself out on a date. If you like to go dancing, go dancing. Be sexy with yourself, right? And know what that feels like for you, so that way when you are with that man, with that woman, then you get to do the same thing, you know. And if you're in the same, if you're into same sex, okay, cool, fine. It's still the same thing, right? It's still the same thing. So wine and dine yourself. Take yourself out on a date. Have a sexy night with yourself, you know. You don't have to have someone with you to have a sexy night. Whatever that means to you. And when I say that, I'm not saying the act of sex necessarily, but whatever sexy means to you. Maybe sexy to you means dancing. Maybe it means being confident. Maybe it means being creative. Whatever it means. Whatever it means to you. Speaking of creativity, be creative is the third one. Too many people completely neglect their creativity. We all have a creative streak. For some of us, it comes out in art. For others, in the kitchen, or doing crafts, or dreaming up wonderful holiday itineraries, or even creating mind-blowing spreadsheets. Whatever creativity means to you, now is the time to get back in touch with that part of you. So this is also a great time to align with your heart. And Leo does represent the heart and the back. So when you're aligned with your heart will show you where you lie with creativity. Creativity also could be growing. Maybe you're growing a plant. Maybe you're watering a plant every day. Well, what relationships in your life could you water? What in yourself could you water? Maybe you're a mechanic and you like to fix cars. Or maybe you're an artist. Or maybe you like to write poetry. Or whatever it is, maybe you like to build. Whatever it is, it's all creativity. Okay, so just get into your heart space, which we will do toward the end of this. And let your heart speak to you of what is creative for you. And, you know, adults are often serious, right? So have fun. Leo is all about going out and having fun. And that's something that as I transition my business into just doing this, it's something that I am so interested in getting back to, is having fun. 4, love thyself, right? Pay something forward. Be giving. Open your heart. Leos get a lot of stick for boasting about themselves, but do you know what I say? Good for them. One of the most important things we can do for our well-being is to love ourselves. Nobody is going to love you the way that you love you. Okay? There is nothing wrong with you loving yourself. Because if you cannot love yourself, and I know those of you that have seen my past videos know this, know what I'm about to say. You cannot love other people. You can't. You have to love yourself first. And loving yourself means putting yourself first. Even though you're in a partnership, doesn't mean that you don't put yourself first. Doesn't mean that you don't give yourself time first. Use the power of this month's new moon to get back in touch with what's so great about you. Maybe write 5 things that you love about yourself. This doesn't have to be about arrogance. It's about self-love, and love is never arrogant. Love accepts, right? If you can accept yourself, you can accept your partner better. If you can accept all your flaws and accept that you are perfect just the way you are with your flaws, you can do the same thing with your partner, with a family member, with a friend, because you know your worth. Work on your confidence and your leadership. Like I said, Leo's all about being leader, and sexy is about confidence. 5, last one, spoil thyself. You know, when I took myself out, sometimes I spoil myself and get something I usually wouldn't eat, because I'm not supposed to eat it, but I spoil myself and I eat it for that time. Maybe you're giving yourself ice cream. Maybe you haven't gotten ice cream in a while. Maybe you take yourself on vacation. Maybe you travel on your own. Whatever that means to you. And then spoil someone you love. Indulge. Live a little. Leo is represented by the bright, hot sun. The sun is also the ruler and is exalted in Leo. When the new moon is in Leo, it's time to walk your walk, talk your talk. So if you say you're going to do something, do it. Shake your shimmy and genuinely remember that you're a hot little number with a lot to offer the world. There are no prizes for hiding your light under a bushel, right? So allow yourself to be seen. You deserve to be seen. Your heart deserves to be open for this. Here's some sage for you. You get to create yourself, recreate yourself, reinvent yourself, whatever the word that lies with you, into who you are meant to be. So we clear away the old self as we step into who we are meant to be. So focusing on the candle now. We're going to inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. One more round. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale. 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can keep that up or go back to normal breathing. Allow yourself to keep the gaze on the candle. And as you let go of the old self, leave the cord of love between you and the old self. You can burn those cords. You can take a saw and cut the cords. You can take a golden scissors and cut the cords. And just release. Release who you are not. The person that you no longer are as you step into who you get to be. As you shine and as you allow the fire to surround you. As you inhale, notice your surroundings, not just the candle, and then as you exhale, zoom in, as it were, just keeping your focus on the candle itself. Soften your gaze. And with each inhale and exhale, relax a different aspect of your body. As you have now cut cords with the old self, leaving the cord of love, allow your feet and legs to relax. All the way up to your thighs, hips, your stomach, your shoulders, down to the left arm, inhaling and then exhaling down from the right shoulder to the right arm and to the hands. Your neck, your jaw starts to drop, your eyes relax, and you feel your crown clear. And as you inhale, you allow the energy of Mother Earth to connect at your heart space. And as you exhale, you allow Father Sky to come through your crown and meet Mother Earth at your heart space. And if you feel so called, bring both hands on top of your heart, on top of each other. Sitting with your heart open, setting an intention, asking your heart, what is your purpose? Who is it that you are meant to be? And just focus on the beat of your heart and the movement of the candle. Feel free to comment below if you want to share what your heart has told you. I want you to picture, if you feel so called, a green, energetic ball in your heart. And it starts to turn. Counterclockwise, if you will. And as it does, you feel your heart open. It compasses your body, and it gets bigger and bigger. Still inhaling and exhaling. Just observe your energy shifting. knowing that in any moment, when it gets to be too much with other people around, you can bring your energy away from them and still stand in your energy, in your vibe. Stand for yourself and who you are, who you be. Now we'll give you time to let go. If there's anything that you feel is lingering, and let it disappear into the candle light. And also, what is it that you are grateful for? Or you can even turn that and say 5 things out loud, or write in the comments, or write in the journal, what is it that you love about yourself? Even if it's things that have not happened in the physical world as yet. Feel the love from your heart and take over the room you're in and everywhere you step. And as you say what it is that you love about yourself, notice how that feels to you. Okay. Very powerful, right? Very powerful. You can look at this video as often as you want. Please subscribe, comment from your heart space if you feel so called, or even how this all made you feel. You are so loved and you are so cared for by the universe, Mother Nature and her elements, and your guides. Thank you so much for watching. And again, please like, subscribe, and I will see you soon.